Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we reveal our dad joke and this day in history. So, for Thursday, March 19th, what did the magnet say to the other magnet? I find you very attractive. All right, and for March 19th, what do you think happened on March 19th, 1949? East Germany approves new constitution. On March 19th, 1949, in a precursor to the establishment of a separate Soviet-dominated East Germany, the German People's Council in the Soviet occupation zone approved a new constitution. This action, together with the U.S. policy of pursuing an independent pathway regarding West Germany, contributed to the division of Germany. The post-war status of Germany had become a bone of contention between the United States and the Soviet Union, even before World War II ended. The Soviet Union wanted assurances that Germany would be permanently disarmed and demanded huge reparations from the post-war German government. The United States, however, was hesitant to commit to those demands. By 1945, many U.S. officials had begun to see the Soviet Union as a potential adversary in the post-war world. When the war ended in May 1945, Russian forces occupied a large portion of Germany, including Berlin. Negotiations between the United States, Russia, Britain, and France resulted in the establishment of occupation zones for each nation. Berlin was also divided into zones of occupation. Germany remained a divided nation until the collapse of the communist government in East Germany and reunification in 1990. All right. I'd like to thank the following members who have started a new month. Thank you to Danielle E., John Richards, Kelsey Reed, and Good and Delicious. All right. Well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. Ooh, lots of big words here. We've got Baby Blues, Evil Eye, Mood Ring, Pet Rock, Traffic Light, Chicken Little, Scrap Metal, Horseshoe, Goldilocks, Rabbit's Foot, Chameleon, Soda Pop, Sunset, Gingerbread Man, 4-Leaf Clover, and Frog Prince. I mean, storybook characters? Maybe. I'm a little bit concerned that I haven't analyzed this enough, but this could be a category. Maybe it's yellow or something, just storybook characters. Children's story characters, something like that. Children's book characters. Mood rings, maybe like, I mean, these are next to each other, so I'm very suspicious, but these could be like 80s 80s fads or something. I don't know. Mood rings change color. Comedians change color. What else changes color? I'm also noticing Rabbit's Foot and 4-Leaf Clover, which are supposed to be lucky. Traffic lights change color. And sunsets change color. Okay. I'm wearing purple today. I forgot. So let's predict that this is things that is usually blue. This is a pretty easy things that if you're familiar with all 4 of them. I mean, okay, you're probably familiar with traffic lights and sunsets, but you know what I mean. Like, yeah, it's not that hard. I guess you just have to know mood ring. But anyway, it's not that hard of a category, but it is a things that, so I think it's blue. It's a things that connection. Now, I think that yellow is going to be our Frog Prince and Chicken Little and 4-Leaf Clover and Rabbit's Foot. No, I just got completely mixed up in what I was doing. Chicken Little, Frog Prince, storybook characters, Gingerbread Man, and Goldilocks. And I think things that are lucky is going to be green. And I kind of just like the 4-Leaf Clover being green. The 4-Leaf Clover is lucky, Rabbit's Foot is lucky, horseshoes are lucky. And I don't know what the other lucky thing is going to be. Soda Pop, Scrap Metal, Pet Rock, Evil Eye, and Baby Blues. All right, so we got to figure out what's going on with purple today, because I don't know what the other lucky thing is. Did I accidentally circle a lucky thing? I don't think so. All right, well, I don't think scrap metal is lucky. It seems unlikely. Soda Pop, Scrap Metal, Evil Eye, Baby Blues, Pet Rock. All 2-word phrases. Well, I don't know if phrase is the right word, but they're all 2 words. Evil. Are we using the first or second word only? Baby blues. Okay, well, we've got metal and we've got rock and we've got blues and we've got pop. These are so ends with the second word is a music genre. And so I suppose Evil Eye is lucky. I don't know what that is. But we'll just whoops. I thought I was gonna I have to do that. Okay. Evil Eye. All right. So I think I've solved it. All done. Let's lock it in. So I'm going to try purple. We'll see if this is purple. It should be. Okay. And then we've got so ending in, I think I should be good here. Ending in music genres. And now I'm going to say sunset, traffic light, chameleon, and mood ring. Or is it things that change color? Things that change color. Wow, I predicted the exact category name. I think I almost predicted this. I think second word is music genre or something is what I said. Types of music. I don't know. I don't think I predicted that exactly. Now, I do think that I want to put the clover in green. So four-leaf clover, evil eye, horseshoe, and rabbit's foot are lucky. Good luck symbols, and that is green. And then these are storybook characters of some kind. Folk tale characters. There we go. Hey, my 40th reverse rainbow. Nice. All right, well, that was a good game. I think that the initial instinct is, ooh, this is going to be rough, but it really wasn't that bad. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. I think we have an 80% solve rate. We'll see. My predictions aren't meant to be accurate. They're just for fun, right? They gave it 1.5. They thought it was very easy. 85%. Okay, yeah, pretty easy. It's not 90. I think we've seen over 90 like maybe once or twice. It's very rare. Yep, I got my 99 skill for reverse rainbow. Let's see. People are getting green more than anything else because, like, what's a four-leaf clover and rabbit's foot going to be other than good luck symbols, right? I should look up what evil eye is. Evil eye, good luck. The evil eye symbol. Let's see. Evil eye is a supernatural belief in a curse brought about by a malevolent glare, usually inspired by envy. Amulets to protect against it have been found dating to around 5,000 years ago. It is found in many cultures in the Mediterranean region. With such cultures often believing that receiving the evil eye will cause misfortune or injury. Hold on. Good luck symbols. I'm confused. All right. I don't want to read this entire wiki article right now, but wiki seems to indicate that the evil eye is a curse that will bring you bad luck, essentially. Which, all right. Well, anyway, someone in the comments will explain. Maybe it's the protection against the evil eye. That's good luck. All right. Well, anyway, people are getting green, yellow, blue pretty well. Purple is the one they're not really getting, which is interesting because like it's just used the second word, but about the same there. Ever. It's really hard when it's a high winning game to tell, but we've got 5% getting nothing. I think that's kind of baseline. 3% getting only yellow. Yellow blue is 1%. Yellow green's 1%. It's all just 1%ers. So not much to glean from that. No descriptions of these. People putting pet rock in as a good luck charm, mood ring. So yeah, if you don't know evil eye is a good luck symbol, you're going to try a bunch of other things like pet rock, mood ring, frog prince, baby blues. And also thinking maybe baby blues is a color changing thing. What did they leave out? Mood ring, traffic light, chameleon. They left out the sunset. Gotcha. All right. What are people locking in first? Green, yellow, blue, green with pet rock, purple, green with mood ring, green with mood ring. All right. So it's mostly people chasing one-aways on green who might have lost. Don't chase one-aways. Cool. It seems like this Chicken Little, Horseshoe, Rabbit's Foot, and Frog Prince is a really common mistake. I find it really interesting that this is a big font and this is a little font in the same exact UI element. Like, how does that even happen? Anyway, what would this be? chicken, horse, rabbit, frog. So starts with animal instead of ends with. I got it. Okay. So they're thinking this is purple. Starts with animal. Makes sense. Perfectly reasonable. How'd you do? Hello. Let's do pips for Thursday, March 19th. We'll do the easy, medium, then hard. Play the easy. All right. So this domino has to be pretty low. It could be 4. Well, it's going to be a 4. We don't know if it's 1, 3, or 2, 2, but this will add to 4, meaning this is a 1 into an equal. I think this probably has the double. So let's just say 1 into 3. And that means this is 2, 2. And that means this is 3, 5. And then we get the 6, 6 and the 6, 1. Okay. Yeah, that seemed reasonable. Let's play the medium. I'm going to draw out the geometry that I can, but I'm not sure how much I can draw. Well, actually, we got this going for us. But this can go either way. There is a greater than 9 domino. There's 2 of them. We have a double 3, which could go in here. We have a double 5, which could go in there. This doesn't use a double. Less than 2. Blank or 1. This comes up. That means this actually goes right. And that means this goes right. And now this is open. Okay. So this is a double. 5, 5 or 3, 3. What do I think is more likely? I don't know. We have 2 less than 2s. We have 1, 0, 1, 1. So those get used there. So I don't actually have this 5 to use. Who wants the 2? Not this guy. So this is going to be 1, 5. There we go. And so now this is 3, 3. And now I don't have a 5, 3. So I'd probably want to do, I don't know, the 5, 6 makes the most sense to put on a greater than 9. And then I could do the 4, 3, and that adds to 10. Perfect. And then, does it matter? Yeah, this is 5. That needs to be 5. And then this is the blank, which I already said earlier. And then this is the 4, 2 this way. Okay. Not too bad once I realized that these used up all of the less than 2s. That's kind of the key deduction of this puzzle. Let's do the hard. We're going to draw it out again. Let's see here, here. It's just a circle. So the key for circles is finding something that isn't possible. So like, is 1, 2 possible? It doesn't look like it. I'm not seeing a 1, 2. So the first thing I checked works out. So this has to go this way. And this is going to be 2, 3. All right, that's a double. 15 and 3 is probably all 5s, meta-wise. Doesn't have to be, but it often is. Do I have a 2, 5? Yeah, so why don't I fill in the 2, 3 first, though? Where is it? I mean, it has to exist unless I didn't find the 1, 2. 4 could go 4, 1, 4, 3. I'm not really sure. But let's just assume the 15 is all 5s. So if that's true, then we do the 2, 5 here. And then how many more 5s do I have? A 5, 3. You know what? I can't assume it's all 5s because there are only 2 5s. So I could put 4 and 6 in here. How many 4s and 6s do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have enough to do the 10 as well. How many doubles do I have? I have a 3, 3, a 2, 2, a blank, 4, 4. Okay, I got lots of doubles. I need 1 here, 1 here. Okay, so this is a 1 going into nothing. This is a 0 going into nothing. Blarg. This also doesn't have to be 2, 5. This could be a 2, 6. So I got to get rid of that. I need a different in. This was the only gimme. Okay, I need 1, 2, 3 doubles. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 doubles, I believe. 0, 2, 3, and 4. What does 4 go into that isn't a double? 4, 3, and 4, 1. So I'm kind of curious, if I did 4, 3 here, what can 3 go into that has a double? 3, 5 does not have a double. So I can't do that. So I got to do the 4, 1. I thought that's what I was seeing, but I wanted to double check. And now I'm going to do the 4-3 because the 4-4 is the double I would need. That's 3-3. Okay. So now the doubles are blanks and 2s and 4s for these two. I can't add to 10 using the 2 5s because I can't put a 2 or a 3 in a 15. I could do 6, 6, 4. No, 6, 6, 3. Wait. Oh, I could put a 3 in. So maybe it is 6, 6, 3. We'll see. We'll try it. So this has to be the other 5. And then we have the 2, 2. This is working really well. This is 1 blank. This is blank, blank. This is 4, 4. Okay. Got it. One little guess there. I'm saying, maybe the 10 is 5, 5. There might have been a good way to prove that. Like, I don't have enough 4s left. Was probably it. Cool. Well, that was the hard. All right. For some reason, I thought that was medium. Cool. Well, how'd you do? Hello. Let's do the mini and Midi crosswords for Thursday, March 19th. Let's play. Ghost's word. Boo. Magicians, and just like that, it's gone. Ta-da. With 7 across, it's full of stars. Galaxy? I don't know. Oh, Hollywood Boulevard? White bills in Monopoly. Ones. Score of 4 on a par 3 is a... Oh, birdie is the opposite. Birdie is 1 below par. 1 above par. Why can't I think of it? I'm going to skip for now. Oh, is ta-da wrong? Maybe that's why I can't think of it. Because this is oohs and ahs. Frequently in poetry, oft. Like the sands of Harbor Island, Bahamas. Sand. No, I'm kidding. Dissenting votes. No's? Usually it would be nays, but anyway. Magicians. Poof. Poof. It's gone. The night sky. There we go. So what were these downs that I missed? Bogey. Right. I just couldn't think of it. Bogey. Ooze, oft. Pink. Oh, the sand is pink. Oh, that's fun. And then dissenting votes no's. I wonder what makes it pink. Let's look it up. Harbor Island. Pink sand. Yeah, the sand is a nice like pinkish color. Here. I don't know what you'll be able to see here, but pink sand. All right. So why is it pink? Brown. Why is sand pink? Microscopic coral insects known as foraminifera, which have bright pink or red shell. Okay. So there's just a bunch of microscopic insects. Wonderful. All right. Let's do the MIDI. It's called Crosswords with Friends. All right. Let's play. Honestly, not that impressed. Maybe meh. Fitting. Apt. Wrath. Ire. Like the Warhead's extreme sour hard candy. Sour. I'm not sure. Spaghetti dish with cured pork. Oh. Carbonara? It doesn't fit. Did I spell it wrong? I don't know. Maybe it's carbonara. Let's look at this down. Rosemary, thyme, or herbs. So maybe that is what it is. Okay. This is across, like warheads. Maybe I can get these downs. Make amends. Make amends. Apologize. I don't know. Breadcrumb coating for the dish tonkatsu. Pinko bread. Breadcrumbs. Cable car. A cable car. I don't know what that... I mean, I know what a cable car is, but I don't know what that word would be. Hogwash, my dude. Hogwash, buddy. This reminds me of the South Park movie. I think it's the movie, right? With the... I'm not your friend, pal. I'm not your pal, I'm not your guy, friend. Okay, so we're gonna hold off on this. One battle after another. Star familiarly. I have no idea. Place that might offer disposable slippers. The spa? Give a talking to. Not stern. Not sure. One named singer dubbed the goddess of pop. Not Madonna. Cher, probably. We'll see. Arrive by plane. Land? Wonder Woman. Maybe. Vocal range for 20 across. Cher. Alto. Apple desktop computers. iMacs. Personal website. Blog. It's in your DNA. Amino acids. Are amino acids in your DNA? I think so. The 4 amino acids make up DNA, right? Let's just do the downs. Make amends. Cable car. Hogwash, my dude. What the heck is this? It probably ends in man. Something man. Harsh man. But then carbonara. I'm not convinced about carbonara spelling. It seems like it's right at this point. Hogwash, buddy. Something dog. All right, let's skip those for now. Free from distress. At peace. Merits. Earns? Could be earns. Hearty chunk of meat. A slab of meat. Match a bet in poker. Call. I'm blank you. You can't fool me. I'm on to you. All right. Attend. Come. Sham shag say. Sham shag say. Like a shag carpet? Like a fake carpet? Is that what they're saying? I don't know. What was this again? Oh, it's in your DNA. A gene. A wig. Okay. Shag like your hair. Like Warhead's sour hard candy. We have Hogwash, my Aussie friend. So this is going to be mate. Hogwash, my Aussie friend. One battle after another star. I don't know what one battle after another is. Give a talking to a scold. Bulldog. Hogwash, my dude. That's bulldog. Bunk mate. Okay, so these are going to be... I don't know what this one is. Make amends. Is this Leo? Leonardo DiCaprio? Make amends. Do I have something wrong? Waned, arraigned, attained, pained, assained, ordained. Am I pronouncing this wrong? I think this is going to be tram. Okay. Era. So this could be tram. Like warheads. Tart. And I think I spelled carbonara wrong. Atoned. Okay, so I had some vowels wrong in carbonara. Carbonara? No. I had the right dish, but very poor spelling on it. Okay. Well, I got there. How'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is bring a plate. So is it a buffet maybe? I don't know. That's not really bring a plate, but like what are you bringing plates to? It could also be baseball. I always have to think that is a word used in baseball, but probably not in this case. But you never know. It could be Passover. Doesn't look like it. Bring a plate. What's this V doing? Like ever? Probably not. Beaver. Eager. Beverage. Beverage. Potluck. All right, we're a potluck. Appetizers. All right. There's always someone or more than someone. There's always at least one person who brings chili to a potluck, right? So doesn't seem to be here. What's going on here? Seal. Nothing that I can tell. What else do people bring to potlucks? Only beverages and appetizers, obviously. Casserole. Oop, oh, I scrolled. Okay. Casserole and dessert. There's two more words. Vegetables. Vegetable. How would I do vegetables? I don't think I can. Dessert. And oh, veggies. Wonderful. Okay. That's why I was seeing vegetables, because it's veggies. All right. What are you bringing to the potluck? And how'd you do? Hello. Today's bonus game is Food Guesser. We'll play the daily. So we need to figure out which country is the origin of this food. We get the picture of it and a description. The ingredients and description. So we got beetroot, cabbage, potatoes, carrots, onions, garlic, tomatoes, dill, parsley, bay leaves, salt, a bunch of other stuff like that. Some beans, sugar. The dish is a vibrant, deep red soup made primarily from beetroots, often enriched with cabbage, potatoes, carrots, onions, and sometimes meat or beans. It can be served hot or cold, commonly garnished with a dollop of sour cream and fresh herbs. Its sweet, earthy flavor profile and distinctive color make it memorable and comforting meal, often accompanied by bread or dumplings. I feel like dumplings is a clue. I don't know where beetroot is from. Like, it's the main part of this. Is beetroot the root of beets, or is it just another way of saying beets? I don't actually know. Cabbage is another clue. So it doesn't look Asian to me, especially with sour cream. But I'm getting like Asian vibes from the description, like dumplings. It could be Eastern European. Why don't we start in Poland and just see where that takes us? Well, it's borscht. Eastern and Central Europe. So it would have accepted any of Eastern Europe or Russia. Like, so there were a ton of countries we could have guessed here. I was like, wow, I hit the nail on the head with Poland, but anywhere in Eastern Europe would have been fine. Cool. So it's borscht. Traditional soup with roots in Eastern and Central Europe, prominently associated with Ukrainian cuisine. So really, Ukraine would have been maybe the best guess, according to the first sentence here. Historically, it's believed that borscht originated among the Slavic peoples, with Ukraine being identified as the primary point of origin. The key ingredient in borscht is beetroot, which gives the soup its characteristic deep red color. I've never had borscht. All right, next round. Ooh, that looks good. Is it like chicken and dumplings? Chicken, olive oil, garlic, tomatoes, white wine, cognac, onions, mushrooms, bay leaves, thyme, salt, pepper. This dish is a savory blend of chicken cooked with tomatoes, garlic, and onions, enriched with white wine and olive oil. It often includes mushrooms and garnishes like crayfish and fried eggs. Traditionally, the chicken is sautéed before being simmered to tender perfection, resulting in a flavorful, rich stew. Served with crusty bread or rice, this dish offers a hearty and comforting meal. Cognac. So is it French? Doesn't have to be, but there you go. Cognac was the giveaway. Chicken marengo is a French dish traditionally consisting of chicken, tomatoes, onions, mushrooms, and garlic. Legend states it was created by Napoleon Bonaparte's chef Dunand after the Battle of Marengo in 1800. It is said the chef used available ingredients, including chicken, crayfish, eggs, and tomatoes. The dish supposedly played a role in Napoleon's victory, as he considered it a good luck charm. All right, next round. So far, perfect score. I'm going to jinx that. That looks like bread. Let's see. Flour, sugar, olive oil, lard, aniseed, cinnamon, lemon zest, sheep's milk cheese, goat's milk. Excuse me. Whoa. Eggs, mint, honey. I must be allergic to this. So it's like a sweet dessert. This dish is a traditional... Okay. Yeah, what a good guess. This dish is a traditional dessert featuring a round shape with short crust pastry base. The filling is typically made of fresh sheep's or goat's cheese, sometimes mixed with anise liquor, so like licorice flavor, and flavored with mint or other herbs. It often includes a hint of lemon and sugar, creating a sweet and aromatic flavor profile. Baked until golden, this dish is enjoyed as a delicious treat. Ooh, this is hard. I don't think I've had it. Looks good though. I think sheep milk cheese and goat milk cheese are like the biggest hints here. Maybe anise. But I don't really know where anise is traditionally used. I don't know. It feels Germanic to me. So why don't we start in Germany? No, I'm warm, and it's pointing west and south. It's going between west and south on that compass there. Warm. I don't know how far away warm is, but it's definitely not hot. So south and west of Germany. How far do I need to go? Do I need to go to Italy, or do I need to go farther? Do I go to Middle East? It could be Middle East. That might make sense. So I could try like someone like, I don't know, I just have to pick a Middle East country. Maybe Lebanon. Lebanon is cool. And I need to go north and west. It's called Flau. And there's a accent on the O. So is it Spanish? We could try Spain. It was Spain. Okay. There we go. Flau is a traditional pastry with historical roots in the Balearic Islands and some regions of Catalonia and Valencia. In Ibiza and Formentera, flau has been documented as part of the local diet since medieval times. Historical records indicate that its production was often linked to religious celebrations, including Easter. However, its origins might even precede these associations, potentially linked to the Moorish influence in Spain, as indicated by the use of ingredients like cheese and aniseed or mint. All right. Cool. My final score is 14,000. I am doing pretty well compared to a lot of people, I guess. No, who got a perfect score, I wonder? 43 people got a perfect score. All right. Cool. I lost 1,000 points for the 3 guesses on Flau. Well, let's spin the bonus wheel and see what tomorrow's bonus game will be. It is Tyson Price's suggestion of Don't Wordle. So this is actually a really fun Wordle variant where you're trying to lose, which sounds easy until you realize that you're only allowed to guess what could still be the answer. So it's not antagonistic, but depending on what the answer is that day, it can be very hard to not stumble into it when you can only guess what's still available. So fun game to try. Definitely try that out tomorrow, and you can watch myself tomorrow. And how'd you do? And that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. There is a link straight to Wordle if you'd like to try that right at the end of the video. Try that. Watch me play it. There's a pinned... You'd think I'd have this outro down by now. But anyway, there is a pinned comment below with all the games I played today. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.